Well, some good news for older homeowners. Beginning next month, the Federal Housing Administration will offer a new form of reverse mortgage featuring lower upfront costs on smaller loans. Reverse mortgages are popular with seniors, but they do have some special conditions. In tonight's Money Profile segment, Benno Schmidt looks at one elderly man's experience and how he nearly lost his home.
It makes me sick.
It's a bittersweet homecoming for 83-year-old Louis Gouveia.
How could anybody do this to somebody?
Several months ago, the North Miami home the World War II veteran bought in 1961 was ransacked by intruders who trashed the property.
Somebody's been sleeping here.
Years earlier, the house had been paid off. It was home to the decorated serviceman and his wife for decades.
This here was taken in 1958, I think, in the Everglades.
But when his wife of 48 years passed away, Gouveia found himself alone and in debt, badly needing cash.
Hey, I was broke, you know. Basically, I was broke and I was having trouble keeping up with my bills and everything. And
so he took out a reverse mortgage. That's a special home loan for senior citizens who are equity rich but cash poor. The idea is that the bank gives the senior a loan to let him or her stay in the home. There are upfront costs, but unlike a regular loan, the borrower then doesn't have to make payments. Instead, the bank eventually gets its money back when the home is sold, usually after the person dies. Gouveia's reverse mortgage gave him access to over $100,000 with the funds available at any time.
I've never had that much money in my whole life. I had to pay the insurance, hazard insurance, and taxes and everything.
But then the unexpected happened. A bad fall sent Gouveia to the hospital, then a nursing home, and then through a painful rehab.
This is my exercise gym. First of all, I do my ankle exercises, like this. Look at me, I'm walking.
During his long absence, his home was vandalized and he moved to this motel. Gouveia didn't realize it, but by moving, he risked putting his reverse mortgage into jeopardy. Susanna Montezemolo of the Center for Responsible Lending explains.
Reverse mortgages are supposed to be for people living in the home, and there has to be a cutoff at which point someone is considered no longer living in the home.
The cutoff is that a person can't remain out of the home for more than a year. And recipients of reverse mortgages have other requirements as well. Those include the need to maintain the home and pay all insurance and taxes. Failure to do any of those could lead the bank to foreclose, which would mean the end of payments and cost the homeowner any remaining equity in the home. So far, that hasn't happened to Gouveia. His lender, Bank of America, says there was insurance included in his loan that could cover the needed repairs. According to the bank, as long as the home is repaired and he moves back into the property and obtains his own insurance policy, the bank will consider his reverse mortgage to be in good standing. Still, Montezemolo believes many people get into trouble by thinking reverse mortgages are essentially free money and forgetting they still have responsibilities to meet.
They have an emergency, they draw down the cash, and then a year later their property taxes are due and they've already drawn out all the cash from the loan.
Montezemolo says reverse mortgages can be great options for homeowners 62 and over, providing they know exactly what they are getting into. Although they're required to get counseling before signing the first piece of paperwork, many who take out reverse mortgages, like Louis Gouveia, may still not understand the strings attached. Benno Schmidt, Nightly Business Report, Miami.